Hello everyone. This video is going to be a quickly made video. It's not going to be edited. You're just gonna see me how I am and how I talk. I know you're used to seeing me always trying to give like gaming advice and uh, I make it seem like I talk quickly and I know everything. Mostly that's just because I'm editing my voiceovers, but I usually talk a little bit something more slowly like this. I just want to apologize that I'm not really gonna have time or to to make another guide this week. I haven't been in the right mindset lately. Uh, I talked about this a little bit in my Discord earlier. I basically I I had a friend who I knew for 8 years, and I grew very fond of her. Um, After like 3 years into our friendship, I started like asking her out and stuff, um, and chasing her and all that kind of stuff. Um, a few months ago, sh well, as I was trying to ask her out, she would usually just refuse and then just kind of ghost me for a few months at a time, usually saying something like she needed to think things out and stuff like that and had to focus on other things. So I don't blame her. I'm not upset about any of that. Uh, but a few months ago, she was trying to ask me out, and I sort of just questioned it. I'm a very skeptical person. I wondered why, like what changed, and I just didn't want to accept somebody who, didn't really love me or care about me or really understand me and wanted to make that decision. So I said no. And then I disappeared from her for a few months. And then after all the COVID stuff, she decided to check in on me because we're still best friends and we still care about each other. So that's, I guess, natural. And I was like, okay, well, we picked up being friends again, and then just passing into uh, just last week or like 4 or 5 days ago, um, she asked me out, and we tried it, and then after like 2 3 days, I could already tell she wasn't actually really into the idea. And when I confronted her about it, uh, she was just like, "You're right," and then we just broke things off, and I didn't want to continue being friends anymore because I just want to move on with my life and find somebody who would actually care about me. And the way that I've grown up is to basically love your best friend and hopefully build a future relationship with your best friend and you marry that person. That's what I've been taught by my parents. And so I feel like I couldn't focus on my best friend anymore, and I need a new best friend that I could cherish. So that's why I chose to stop talking to her, even though I still care about her. And even though I consciously made that decision, that doesn't mean it doesn't hurt any less. It still sucks. And but over the last like 2 days, I started going on TikTok and just looking at a bunch of these like sort of inspirational videos, or like how, I guess, how you matter to the world, how if people don't really care about you, even though you put in a bunch of effort, those are just the wrong people, and they weren't meant for you anyways. So I feel a little bit better about it. I know I'll be okay because the last few months that I chose to stop talking to her before that, I was able to be okay and sort of move on. So I'm not worried about the unsureness of whether I'll be okay. It just sucks right now. And I just feel bad for you guys because have been trying I I've been trying to like plan everything and make sure that I can, always have videos for you guys every week. And I always want to have high quality content, so that's why I always take many hours, sometimes days, to make a single video. I, I still have a bunch of gameplay footage of the Drone Master, so I guess I'll just upload an edited video of that, of playing on extreme mode, just so you guys can see that. But yeah, I'll continue making more guides probably next week. I have a 4-day weekend then. I'll probably be in a lot better mindset then. But I just want you guys to know that I still appreciate all of you guys always watching and commenting and letting me know you guys enjoy the videos I make, because it makes me feel like I have meaning and purpose, and that people care about what I do, and that they see that I put in effort. So I I I appreciate you guys a lot. And I know I say in the ending of all of my videos that I love you and I'll always love you guys. And I'm always worried that some people will kind of just like take it for granted and don't think it's like very serious and that it's something silly. But I really do love all of you guys. And I don't want people to think that, some strange person out in the world can just love you because, or that they can't love you because they don't know you. But I think everybody deserves love, and that they should be cared for, because life would just suck without it. Oh yeah. This is kind of late, but I reached 1,000 subscribers on this channel, and I want to thank all of you guys for continuing to support me. And it just it means a lot. Anyways, what I've been doing recently, besides, work and stuff, I just recently watched this anime movie called A Silent Voice. It's really good. I really recommend it. Uh, it really hits home for me. It's about a guy who and some other kids who were in elementary school were bullying a deaf girl, or a hearing impaired girl. And uh, when they grow up and go to high school, they all meet again, and try to make amends and try to figure out the main character tries to figure out what it means to be friends, if they're deserving of friends, because after the bullying incident, he got picked on himself because everyone thought he was a mean person and he shouldn't be friends with everybody because of how mean he was to the deaf girl. But in reality, it was almost everyone. Um, and the girl was also very sad. The deaf girl was very sad because she felt like it was her fault that the main guy, all basically his world, all his friends and everything was ruined because she existed in the classroom. So she felt sad, and it just reminded me a lot about what it means to have friends in the ending. The ending of that movie's it's mostly about friends and how to have good relationships. So I guess what I'm trying to get at is just move forward and try to be good to everyone. And no matter what, even if you did something like hurt somebody or bully somebody or you made fun of somebody, you can always do things to amend for that and just be a better person and and share love to everybody, kindness to everybody. Yeah, I guess that's everything on my chest right now. I just want you guys to know that I appreciate all of you and that I really do love every single one of you. Thank you guys so much.